On this episode of the Infowars News Blitz, a Ferguson group targets an art museum, an opera house, and a botanical garden. A Navy vet is labeled a terrorist for posting images of DHS vehicles in Missouri, and Penn State says Gruber demonstrates leftist elitism. That and a lot more, so stay tuned. Okay, folks, it's Ferguson and it's written by Kirk Nemo. The article is titled, Ferguson Group Targets Include an Art Museum, an Opera House, and a Botanical Garden. Underneath it says, demonstrated vow to enrage in looting and property damage. Underneath it, it goes on to say, if a jury in Clayton, Missouri extension expedites Officer Dylan Wilson, the protest group Justice for Michael Brown plans to make companies and infrastructures and institutions completely unreliable to the case suffering. I mean, there's a list here, folks. I'm not gonna basically go through all of them, but there's a list here too, if you can see it all. Some David have vowed to enrage in looting and property damage if the grand jury does not decide to prosecute Wilson. Rioting and looting are tools of those without a voice. The rioting and looting, while I don't appreciate in it was necessary. Without it, we would not be standing here today, says Rocket Ali. There is no revolution without violence. No revolution without violence, you say, my friend. I mean, and folks, if anyone can recall, they did the same thing back in back in August. These people, and to be honest with you, folks, for all those people who are actually listening in Ferguson, or if you're listening to this on Google Plus, if I have any friends, seriously, not only is this dumb, but also, as Alex Jones has said, you will be met with heavy resistance. People are buying guns in Ferguson, in Missouri, at an alarming rate. I mean, gun sales are off the charts, like 300% or something. And if you think that basically you are gonna riot and basically break stuff and basically destroy your own neighborhood because some black kid got shot by a white cop, you are seriously mistaken. And the shoppers aren't gonna have it. They're just gonna blow your brains out. That's all I have to say. And not only that, I mean, basically, Justice Department is behind all this. So basically, I just said it. That should be kept in mind. But anyway, moving on this this Ferguson train right here. There's an article written by Paul W. Watson. The title is Navy vet labeled as terrorist for posting images for DHS vehicles in Missouri. Underneath that title it says, hotel staffers asked if vehicles were linked to impending Ferguson unrest. I've also heard that the vet also got fired from his job, and I hope he gets it back. But anyway, a Navy veteran was labeled a terrorist and fired from his job as a houseman at the Jerry Plaza Hotel in Claytonsville, Missouri, after he posted a video of dozens of Homeland Security vehicles and asked if they were linked to the impending civil unrest in Ferguson. His chain of events began when a 28-year-old Mark Patendrift, or something like that. I'm sorry if I get the name wrong, get his last name wrong, saw dozens of DHS vehicles in the parking garage of the hotel on Thursday evening. He took pictures and a video footage of the vehicles before uploading them to Facebook, alongside the words, "I wonder if this had anything to do with Ferguson, along with the hashtags Ferguson and No Justice, No Peace. The Jerian Plaza Hotel, I'm getting the hotel's name wrong, folks, sorry, I can't pronounce it right, in Chesterfield is located 25 miles northwest of Ferguson. The following day, Patendrift was ordered to remove the photos by his boss, Jacob Baker, the general manager of the hotel. Mark complied with the demand and immediately removed the images, but the next day he was called to a meeting with John Bull. Well, to be honest with you folks, here's what happened. This Navy vet here posted these pictures on Facebook. His boss told him to remove it. He did, and now he's out of a job. Just that simple. And to be honest with you, I think he should get a job back because basically he did what he said. I mean, with all this stuff going on here now, and basically with the judge department running this whole thing, I think they may incite some really bad stuff. Okay, folks, this is the last article of the day here, and it's, well, from Infowars.com. Actually, it's a tweet from a very famous person to be exact. Remember Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, the guy with Pat Sajak and Vanna White. I think Vanna White got married to Pat Sajak, I think. But anyway, we're going to focus on Pat Sajak a little bit. The title of this article, which I do so happen to read, is titled, Pat Sajak, Gruber demonstrates leftist elitism. Underneath it says, Gruber says what politicians think. Wheel of Fortune host Pat Sajak points out that Obamacare architect Jonathan Gruber was simply sharing his contempt for the American people. And here's his tweet. It says, Gruber has shined light on the dismay many self-portraited champions of the little people have for these people. And guess what? He's absolutely correct. I mean, when all these videos about Gruber saying, yeah, we lied to the American people, we conned them, ha 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 ha. I mean, basically, as Joseph said, they're arrogant, they're literally hubris, will ultimately bring them down. And I'm not so sure about a lot. I'm not so sure if that's gonna last for long. I mean, people want this thing repealed. I'm basically on this damn thing, and it's like basically my own parents made me sign it. Seriously, they made me sign it. I was in tears when I was signing this thing. I was completely in tears because I knew how bad it was. I mean, thanks to Al just for like breaking it down for me. Really, let you know how much of a quote unquote screw job it is. But really, they need to repeal the thing. I don't care. And the Republicans need to do it, or they're out too. And a lot of these celebrities who are now starting to speak out are now being destroyed. I mean, take a look at Bill Cosby, for instance. I mean, there's like allegations of rape from 30 years ago, and we all know that is literally old stuff. So the establishment is now completely coming out and attacking these people, clearly as a message saying, you know what? You better play ball with us. You better stop saying stuff about how all this stuff is bad, or we're going to attack you. Well, that's all the articles I have for you today. If you'd like to read more about these articles, please go to the link below or go to Infowars.com. There you can find hundreds of articles just like this one that I have read for you today. This is Infowars News. I'm Info Gundam, signing off. Bye-bye.